What's going on, y'all? So in this video I'm going to be going over all of my rod and reel combos and all the other reels that I have. So I ain't done one of these videos in about a couple years, so we're going to do another one today and go over all my rod and reels. So hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys when we get into the video. The first thing that I'm going to go over is all the other reels that I have. So right here is a Ducket reel. I'm honestly not even sure what kind this is. I found this at a flea market. It's pretty old, and I might try to like fix it up and put it on a rod, but it's not bad. It was like $5 or $10 at a flea market. Then I also have this Shimano Sienna spinning reel. I got this from Walmart. This is the 500 series. This is probably one of the best spinning rods you can get as a beginner, like combos at Walmart. And I really like it. I used it for a lot of panfish stuff. But there's one of the reels. I also have this Efficiency Bumblebee spinning reel right here. Honestly, I like this thing, but it just broke. It just reels backwards now and it doesn't do anything else. So it's not great, but I have it. I also have this. I don't even know, I think it's some off-brand reel, but it's a nice little black and blue spinning reel. I also have this old Olympic spin cast. Got this at a antique store for $5. So I think it's really cheaply made, and they had a ton of them. So and I also have this Timu pocket or pin fishing spinning reel. This thing is terrible, and it is terribly made. I never even got to use it. It broke before I even got to use it, so there's that. Also, up here on the bait wall, I have two more reels that I forgot to mention. These are a couple old reels that we had in our basement. Pretty sure this handle right here was like handmade. My papa had them in our basement. But I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to look like, and that's what he made, which is really cool. But yeah. But before I talk about my spinning rods, I actually want to talk about this wild water fly rod I have right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this together, and I will show you guys what it is. Alright, so this is a Daiwa white water, I think is what it's called. Fly rod. This is a this is a 6/6 light rod. And I like this rod a lot. It's a more expensive fly rod. I don't really fly fish a lot, but if I did, I would start using this one. But I really like this rod. There's a bend on it. But this is like I think a 6-piece rod. But yeah, so this is the first rod I'm gonna talk about. Alright, so my next rod that I'm gonna talk about is actually on my bait wall. So up here is a very old fly rod that I got. Might not be able to see it down there, but we found this in our attic. So I don't even know like the details on it, but I just know it's really old. I have not used it at all. It just sits up here as like decoration, but you might have seen it in my videos. I just have a couple old lures hanging on it right now. Some nice antique lures, but let me know if you guys want me to do a video fishing with that. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, so now I'm gonna move on to the spinning rod. Alright, before I talk about my spinning rods, these are all like my miscellaneous rods right here. So I'm gonna start over here. These are some broken rods that I haven't done nothing with yet. This is a Go-To Good Green rod. I broke this when I was kayak fishing. I was coming up on the dock, and I had my rod that landed between me, and I ran straight into the dock and broke the tip off really bad. So that's the story about how that broke. This one broke in a truck bed. This is a Shimano SLX rod. It was a 7.2 power. I guess so that means heavy. But found that at a flea market for $50. And I was not very impressed with it. It was brand new, and I just wasn't impressed with it. But then I have this little button rod I found at a antique shop. This is an old Zebco 33, Zebco 33. This is the only one I have actually, but I really like it. It was like 20 bucks I think he gave it to me, and he had a lot of stories to tell about that. Then right here is just a very old baitcaster. I have no idea the brand on this. I think it says Supreme, but it's Fluger. It's a Fluger Supreme, but I don't know any of the details on this. It came with some very old braid. I found that at an antique store. I like to do a bunch of fishing antique stuff. Actually, should be going here in a couple days. Maybe make a video on that. But the next one is another fly rod. This is an old Zebco one, but it's a really nice Zebco one. Right here. It's a 2-piece rod. I don't know the details on that. Then I have this cane pole that I got from Walmart for like $3. It's very artificial. It's not real at all. But let me know if you guys want to see a video on that. It is a 2-piece, but I think that'd be a pretty cool video. Also, a cane pole video. I also got this Doc Demon right here. This is Zebco Doc Demon. These things hold up so well. You can literally catch catfish on these. It's crazy because they're so light and so tiny. You wouldn't expect it, but if you put some pretty good line on it, you can catch pretty much anything. I also had the spinning version of it, but it broke, so yeah, it broke. I was trying to test it out, see if it would break, but it did. But yeah, so now we're going to move on to my spinning rods. Alright, so now we're going to move on to these spinning rods. So these are just a couple right now. So the first thing I'm going to start out with is this Timu rod that I was going to do a video on, but I never got around to it. This is, I think this is how you say it, it's a Sojourn rod with, I don't even know the brand or any name on this reel. This was literally like $15. The rod was like $4 and the reel was like $10. This is a telescopic rod. The details, I don't even think it has like details on it, but on the bottom there's this little compartment where you can put little stuff in, but I just have some, I think 6-pound line on it right now. But yeah, so that rod's not terrible. The reel could use a little bit of work, but the rod ain't bad at all. I would actually use the rod if I had a better reel. So this is the Sienna rod, because with this reel, it was a combo, and I took the rod on it and put this Bass Pro micro light with it because I like this reel a lot better. And the story behind it not having a rod is the handle right here broke. Like when I was casting, it just broke. It was pretty cheaply made, but I really like this rod, and that reel is just really small. I like it. I just like this reel better with this rod on it. But yeah, so this is just this Shimano Sienna micro rod, and I have the Lunker Hunt Snap Pack, one of the Lunker Hunt Snap Pack lures on it with a swivel and 6-pound line on it. So that's 2. Now we're moving on to this one. This is a Conlon Ave Garcia rod. I don't know how to actually pronounce the name of the rod, but my papa gave me this combo. It's got a, I don't know what reel, but, or brand on it. Fish Hunter reel. It's not a great combo, but it's not bad. I think it's got 6-pound test on it too. But I used this for trout fishing a while ago. It's not the best trout rod, but it's not too bad. But yeah, so that's the third rod. And here is the Bumblebee rod right here with a Bass Pro reel on it. I think this one has 6-pound line also. This is just a dough bait reel. It was actually a Bass Pro combo reel. My dad didn't want it, the reel, so he gave it to me, and I put it on this Bumblebee. It doesn't match it at all, but it's not a bad combo. Right there. And then this one was probably one of my first ever rod rods. I don't know what brand this reel is, but this was a H2O-X, like one of the older H2O-X rods, angler. And I just had that reel laying around and put it on this. And I used to have, my first bait caster was a Lew's speed spool, not the one I have now, but an older one. And I had a bait caster version of these on it, and I missed that rod a lot. It got stolen because I left it at a lake I was fishing, so it got stolen, and I really miss it, but it's alright. This was my first ever spinning rod out of these I have now. This is a Proficiency rod. I don't know the name of the rod, but this ain't bad. It's a really, really good rod. I love it, but I put it through a lot. It's been saltwater fishing, freshwater fishing. I need to clean it up because all the salt got in it. I ain't cleaned it since then. That was when I went to Florida a couple years ago. But I really like this rod a lot. I just need to clean it. I feel like if I cleaned it and took better care of it, it would be a lot better, but I need to start using it more. Yeah, so that's the first couple rods, and we'll move on to the next one. Alright, so these are the last 3 spinning rods that I got. These are more of my favorite ones. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with this one. This is a Blue Ace Akuma rod. I got this for my birthday a couple years ago. It's been fishing at the dam. It's been freshwater fishing. Almost every kind of fish has been caught on this. But I really like this rod. It kind of got old, but so it's not in the greatest condition anymore. We got some like 10-pound braid on it with backing or mono backing, and just a little panfish bobber setup. But it ain't a bad rod. It's a really good rod. I feel like if I would taken better care of it, it probably would have lasted a little bit longer, but it's not too bad. And then I'm gonna wait for that one to last because it's probably my favorite spinning rod now. This next one is the Lew's. You guys seen this a lot. Lew's Laser Pro Speed Stick. It's got some, I think, 20-pound Temu braid on it, and that's actually a really good Temu braid. If you can find it, or if you can find any type of Temu braid, I would get it. It's really good. I just got a little beetle spin on it right now, but I really like this rod a lot. This is a 610 medium rod, fast action. But I like this rod a lot. It was like $60 at Walmart. I don't know if you can still get it there, but it's really, really good. Now this one, I got, I think, 2 years ago. It's held up great, and I actually built this one. This is the not Akuma, 13 Fishing Omen Black rod with a Lew's KVD 300 size reel with some Bass Pro XL braid on it, 20-pound. I like this rod a whole lot. This is a 7-1 rod, medium power. Just got a little wacky setup on it right now. But this rod is very, very good. I've talked about it a lot, and you've seen it. You guys seen it a lot. But if you can find the reel, or not the reel, the rod anywhere, I would get it. I'm also going to do a matching baitcaster combo with that. I'm going to get the baitcaster reel and the casting rod of this, so I'm going to have 2 of the same ones, just different rod types. But yeah, so that's all my spinning rods. Now we move on to the baitcasters. Alright, so before we move on to the baitcasters, I actually completely forgot about my catfish rods. So right here are my catfish rods. This one is a ugly stick camo edition with a Shakespeare reel on it. I got this at Walmart. My grandparents got it for us, or for me. I think it's about $60, but it's just got some, I think, 50-pound mono on it with a rod bobber, I guess you'd call it, or rod float. Those are actually really helpful. So if you have your rod on the dock just sitting there and it goes in the water, or if anything goes in the water, it should float, and you can go get it. And then this is my first catfish rod. It's got the same rod float on it, just different color. This is a Shakespeare combo. I've caught a lot of catfish on this. It's got the same line on it that came with it, and it's just got a little circle hook and weight setup. But I really need to change the line on it. I just don't have catfish line at all, but I really like that combo a lot. Came with a little kit with it, and yeah, that's probably my favorite catfish, or not my favorite catfish rod, but I really like those rods a lot. But yeah, so now we're going to the bait casters. Alright, so here are the first few bait casters. Right here is a Walmart Ozark Trail bait caster. This is I got this at a antique store for like $40, I think. It's a really good rod. It casts great. It doesn't usually backlash, but this is a 6.6 medium rod. But I really love this rod a lot. I think it retails for like $60 if they even make them anymore. I found this a couple years ago. I made a whole video on it. But I pretty much found it brand new at that antique store. Then this one is a Abu Garcia with a Berkeley cherry wood rod. My papa gave me this one. I don't really know. It's a 7-foot medium rod. But I really like this reel and rod a lot. I don't use it much. I need to start using it a lot more and clean it up. But this one's a Silver Max. It's not the Black Max. It's just silver. I do have the Black Max, but it's not that one. The next one I got from Academy a couple years ago for my birthday. This was a Quantum Invade. This is a really good rod. Not bad at all. It does backlash a lot, but it's not a bad rod at all. It's a 6.6 medium fast rod. I'm pretty sure I switched out the handles on it, but I like it a lot. I need to start using it more too. And this one is a more expensive, an older expensive one. This is one of my favorite ones out of these ones I have right here. But this is another Shakespeare Agility with a Tournament Grande rod. This is a 6.6 medium heavy rod, and I really like this rod a lot, or combo a lot. It's a lot older. My papa gave me this one as well. It's got the cork handle and the blue accent rod, but it's a really, really good combo. Then the last one is the Abu Garcia Black Max. This one's fully spooled, pretty dirty actually. It's got a blade bait on it, and this is a 7-foot medium heavy rod. So now we move on to my more expensive rods that I have, and probably my favorite bait casters I have. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to them. Alright, so before we get into my last few rods, this is just crazy. I got so many rods. But I'll move on to my last 4 rods. These are more of my favorite bait casters I have. These are my main bait casters. These 3 right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this one. This is a 13 Fishing Relay, how you ever say it, with a Shimano Corsair reel. This is a pretty older bait caster, but this is my Alabama rig and striper fishing rod. This is a 7.3 heavy rod, fast action. We've got 65-pound Bass Pro Excel braid on it, but I really like this rod a lot. I haven't really used it much because I don't go striper fishing much. But I'm excited to use this with my brand new Alabama rig that you guys seen in the Bass Pro video. And the next thing is my Shimano SLX with a Akuma Kuros rod. This is a 7.3 medium heavy rod, and I think this is 7.21 gear ratio reel. The SLX is a great reel. I'm going to try to get the SLX DC pretty soon. This is a 150 XG Shimano. This rod is a really, reel. Dang, that sucked. But anyways, this is a really, really good reel. I like it a lot. got a couple years ago. This was my dream rod, my dream reel until I got this one right here, which is my favorite baitcaster that I have. This is the Shimano Corrado DC. The DC stands for digital chip, which just makes it not be able to backlash as easy as some other rods. But this is a 7.21 gear ratio rod, 150 HG reel, and the rod is a Ducket Silverado with a 7-foot medium heavy with a Chatterbomb on it from Bass Pro. Chatterbomb is essentially just a jackhammer, but it's Bass Pro's brand of a jackhammer, and Z-Man literally makes them. So, next, my last and final rod is the Blue Speed Spool. I actually broke the reel handle on it, so I got another one from Amazon. This is a 7.1 medium heavy, 7.21 gear ratio, and it's the same exact rod, and I just have a Bass Pro jig with a trailer on it, and 15-pound line on all three of those. Or no, 20-pound line on them two, and 15-pound floater on that one. But yeah, so that are all of my fishing rod and reels. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching that video. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss every time I upload. We're trying to hit 10K by the end of the year, and also if we hit 8K, I will be doing a giveaway of something I don't know yet. But yeah, so that was all my Rod and Reel combos. So yeah, also go subscribe to my, go follow my Instagram. It's at ubfishing15, and also just started a TikTok, so it'll be in the description. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.